Today, I'm going to show you the results, a portion of the results of 10 retirement plans. Okay. And these people are a lot like you. They're my audience. Okay. And these people went to a certified financial planner after they've created a very good plan with very good numbers, starting assets. And what were those results? So I want to share those with you and kind of make a few points. I'm going to do that on my whiteboard just a little bit later. So it's important you realize these people are in the top five, maybe 10%, at least 10% of the population out there. So you look at a lot of statistics of, hey, the average American or the average retiree, and no, that's not going to be these people, okay? You need to realize you're in a special club because you're on YouTube doing intensive planning, and most of you are DIYers. Let's say 2/3 of you are DIYers. But these people chose to take their great DIY plans to a professional one-time review. And these are the results. Hey, I'm a proud DIYer just like you. I do not pay anybody or did not pay anybody to create my plan, but I did have the assistance of a certified financial planner named Neil that helped me with my plan, has formed a lot of my ideas, and his phone number is below if you want to touch base with him and maybe see if he's a fit for you. But today I want you to take a step back from your pride in your plan. Hey, I love my plan. It's a great plan. It is good. Take a second and, perhaps your biggest retirement mistake, is not what you're investing in. It's what you might miss. And taxes is huge. Not doing things, not threading the needle on taxes has a major impact on your finances, what you can spend, your timing of retirement. And, you just, if you don't do it right, there's a lot of zeros in that number, in that price, that price. Okay. So what I want you to hear is these people are you. Okay. They're successful people. These people have accumulated, I think the lowest accumulation of assets they've had, excluding the home, is 1.4 million. So these aren't average people at all. The enemy of DIY is pride. Okay. Pride. I managed my own investments. I managed all my savings. I used the Bolden software to do all my retirement analysis inside of it, and to understand how I can withdraw money, to make my Social Security decisions, and do Roth conversions, and give me confidence to take those big actions and pay those taxes on my Roth conversions. But there's a big difference between I can build my plan and saying, I don't think anybody could improve upon this plan. That has a little pride in it, okay? A little too much pride and can be costly, okay? Tax planning gets very complicated, very complicated. You have withdrawal sequencing, where your money's located. You got RMDs, Social Security timing, survivor benefits, widow taxes, Medicare, IRMA cost, estate decisions, and the risk of government changes, the rule changes. So let's go to these 10 on the whiteboard. So let's take a look at the first five. Okay, first one, person or couple from Texas, 3.5 million in assets. This is not including the home, okay? Taxes saved, $1.5 million. Oklahoma, $2.7 million assets, $855,000. Texas, 4.4 million, 3.4 in taxes saved. Oregon, 13.5. Somebody sold a business or had a lot of Bitcoin. 8.25 million saved. And Kentucky, 3.5 million in assets, 4.2 million saved. Don't, go crazy if you don't have this exact number, if you have lower than this. Look at the ratio of money that they're saving. This one here in Kentucky, they actually saved more money than their assets. Now, these are long retirements. Some of these approaching 40 years of retirement in their plan. They may be retiring early, but by having a professional evaluate their very good plan that they already thought they had a good plan in place, they were able to identify this amount of savings. Now, don't be judging these people and saying, "Hey, they're idiots. They missed some glaring problems." No, there's a lot to manage when you're doing your retirement plan, and a small oversight can mean big dollars. It's probably been 3 years ago now. I convinced my provided certified financial planner, Neil Fortwendel. He's provided for me because I have a minimum threshold of assets, and that number is lower than you think. But he's provided for me, and I get about 85, 75% of a certified financial planner provided for me. He's not full service, but he provides. That's because I don't pay him anything. But for about I've had a relationship with him for almost 8 years now. I think it is 8 years. 8 years, okay, and that's a long-term relationship. Okay, that's long-term. I've learned a lot from him. If you like how I think, give Neil a call and just, set up a 20-minute call with him, and there's no charge for that, and see if you're a fit. But Neil only offered assets under management. And about 3 years ago, it took me a while to convince him to say, my audience needs a plan-only service. They need a plan-only service. They just need somebody to look at their plan, to create another plan professionally, combine those two, and feel confident going into retirement. They need that service. Can you do that? Neil came back with a plan-only service that includes 12 months of engagement afterwards. So 12 months worth of emails, phone calls, and meetings that comes along with that. Okay? So that's what he provides. And these are the first 5 results that I'm providing from people that have sought out that service. Okay? I'm going to cover 5 more. Be careful creating your own plan in your own basement and thinking that you have a great plan. Okay, be very careful of that. You need to get an outside set of eyes on that. And if you've got a special situation like a business, like a dependent child, you got a lot of money, creating a perfect tax plan has a serious amount of consequences linked to it. Not only money, but it can be time. You may work another year, work another 2 years, you may not spend enough money. Okay, I'm going to go into the next 5. The next 5. New York, 1.7 million, 740,000 in taxes. Nebraska, 4.4 million, 3.6 million saved in taxes. North Dakota, 1.8 million, 320,000 saved in taxes. Texas, 1.7 million, 850,000. And another Texas, 2.2 million, 605,000 in taxes. This person in North Dakota happened to be a single, and so just there's married and single people on here. What I'm wanting you to do with these numbers is just look at the impact of these. There's not 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, $100,000 opportunities out there, much bigger than that. So, hey, here's what I'm not saying. I'm not saying you can depend on these numbers. I'm not saying these are going to be typical for you. I'm saying when I asked Neil, said, hey, give me some sample savings on taxes, because taxes is the biggest gap, the biggest opportunity. The threading of the needle is that you need to do is with taxes. This is where the big money is, okay? And this is why people seek out a professional person to look at their plan, especially when you're dealing with high numbers. It just keeps adding zeros to it. So maybe you won't see these numbers, but I'm trying to say the right thing. There's no guarantee on what you're going to save, but I'm telling you, it's a big deal to have a second set of eyes on your plan. Don't let pride get in your way. The bigger cost may not be this money. It may be the additional years that you work. It may be the
additional money that you don't give to your heirs, the additional money you don't spend in your retirement. So that, it may be time and spending on your, in your go-go years may be what you're sacrificing here. And don't let pride be the reason you do that. I'm telling you, I would not even consider um, executing my plan on a yearly basis if I did not have my retirement group and didn't have Neil providing those extra eyes on my plan. So I got 3 challenge questions for you. When you buy a home, do you hire an inspector, a professional inspector, to go into that house and look for anything that could be a surprise? You may be paying them $500 to do that. Okay? And this may be on a $500,000 house. You're paying $500 for that service. Okay, when you buy a used car, do you take it to your mechanic and have your mechanic look at that car before you make that purchase and you sign on to that liability? When you have a medical problem, do you diagnose yourself on ChatGPT? Well, yeah, I do a little bit of that. But do you seek out, you go to your family practice and say, I'd really like to see a professional on this. I'd like to see a professional. Give me a specialist on this topic. This is part of our lives. We seek out professionals when the consequences are high. Here you go. I am not saying to hand over your retirement planning to a professional lock, stock, and barrel. Just tell me what to do. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't feel comfortable with that. I love being a DIYer. I like knowing how the sausage is made. I like knowing how things work. I still own my plan. But I'm smart enough to say I may have blind spots. I may have oversights. I'm not a tax expert. I'm only doing this for the first time. Yes, I'm learning from people. I'm learning from resources. I'm learning from YouTube. But a professional may be the best decision you've ever made because it can buy you time, buy you more money to spend, more money for your heirs, okay, and more money that you can control instead of giving that money to the government because you did not have an expert take a look at your plan. Pride can be a problem. It can be a problem for me. Okay, I'll be honest, it can be a problem for me. There's other people that can do things better than me. And even if it's the same as me, they won't have the same blind spots as me. And what kind of savings are on the table by having that expert look at your plan? Okay, I encourage you to give Neil a call to see if he's a fit for you. Costs you no money to do that. No money at all to set up a call with him and say, hey, I like how Joe thinks, how he presents. I like his hairstyle. Give him a call. The contact information is below. It's a phone number. Set up a call with him. All right? It's Joe out.